Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and it's time for another positive spin. Now, today we're going to be talking about Open Water 3 Cage Dive. All right, now we did Open Water for Bravo's Serious Movie Moments Challenge. We did Open Water 2 Adrift for Positive Spin, and like I said in my positive spin for Open Water 2, I thought that I'd seen this film. Well, turns out I had not. There's been so many cage diving movies, like 47 meters down, 12 feet deep, stuff like that, that apparently I got this one mixed up with another one. So this was actually a first time watch for me. I do believe I have it on regular DVD, but if you guys get a chance and you even like the first film, because most people seem to hate the second and third one. This three film collection on Blu ray not only looks great, but it was only $5. So it was really a good deal. So, once again, we are talking about Open Water 3 Cage Dive. I like how this movie was done mockumentary style, and that includes putting little clips of their life in there. They had newscasting. It's like something you would have seen off of maybe Dateline or something like that. Not necessarily a host the entire time, but what had happened is three friends had gone to uh, do a cage dive in Australia, and they kind of documented their whole life. Not to get into a premise or anything, but I guess you do need kind of the background a little bit. The reason why they documented everything, and it's believable, is that they were trying out for a reality show, and they wanted to show that they were, um, like they would be extreme and do all kinds of stuff. There is more to it, but I don't want to spoil everything because I don't know. I heard a lot of trash about this movie, and I continue to hear trash about it when I was doing research on the actual movie itself. People tore this movie to shreds. I'm not sure because I mean, it is a found footage film, but it's done mockumentary style. So, found footage isn't your thing. It's not really like the camera work isn't all that jerky. I mean, it kind of works for what they're doing with it. And the underwater camera and the lens, it just makes it look beautiful. So, to start, I do like the mockumentary style. I like that they are trying out for a reality show, which I just said. Um, Before they go to Australia, it kind of establishes them as friends. And I don't want to get into any more than that, but there's a carnival setting, which is pretty fun. I like how they splice in videos of their actual lives, which I already said something about. And they actually seem to like each other. Now, in the first open water, it seems like they do. Um, they're a couple. In the second one, Adrift, you can tell certain people don't really think a lot of certain other people, but didn't say it until they were pushed. But these people actually seem to like each other, which I think is pretty cool. I like the music a lot. The original songs are kind of laid back. Um, the found footage aspect, like I said before, works. The backstory is interesting. There is a bit of backstory in this that you get along the way, and it is kind of interesting. I like the cage diving footage. I thought that was really cool. And I like that they give the people a way out. That's normally not what happens in this film. Now I'm going to go kind of rogue and tell you a little bit more about the film, not per se, but about what I liked about it. Um, in the first open water, it was human error. They miscounted and they were left in the water. So, human error. In open water 2, Adrift, I don't want to get into the spoilers on that, but they all ended up in the water because of human error. Somebody didn't do something they were supposed to do, and that's kind of how it happened. This was different, and I like the fact that once again they go a different route like they did with Open Water 2. This was actually an accident, and rather than it being a human mistake, it's just luck of the draw. I mean, it was an accident. And I don't want to get into anything more than that. But I think that's what impressed me because it would have been really easy to just recycle everything over and over again. Um, Open water, of course, there were sharks. Adrift, they didn't have sharks in it. They hinted at it, but it wasn't really a factor in the film itself. And I like that they went a different direction with that. In this one, you have the cage dive, and they're chumming the water so that the people can see sharks inside the cave, but it also goes in a different direction, which I like because they do. I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want to spoil it, but they do give the people a way out. And I thought that that was a very interesting thing to do in order to set it apart from the other open water films. I really like this. I don't understand the hate. I mean, if you don't like found footage, not sure why you would watch it in the first place. It kind of doesn't make any sense to me. But I mean, I guess everybody wants to try something new every once in a while. Um, but the found footage is, it's not that it's minor, but it's downplayed a little bit, if that makes any sense. I really like this film. To be honest, if I were to rank these films, I'm not sure I'm going to, but if I were to rank them, I think the original, which I love the original, might be last because the other two are that good. Just my opinion, of course, and me putting a positive spin on Open Water 3. Don't forget to check out Joe's positive spin, and if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.